Hi. Wow, it's the end of the month. Do I look chopped yet? Maybe. I don't know. But I took my time this morning because I really planned for today to be a me day. Unfortunately, I can only fulfill half of that because, I'm a busy person. When am I not? But it's okay. So, we only have the morning to ourselves, which I'm not mad about. For some reason, I'm not mad about it. Probably because I'm a morning person. So, yeah, I read my book, which my iPad is standing on right now. And I also finally did a journal entry. I've been needing it, but damn, damn. So many things happened this month. Let's talk about it. I think one thing I can point out is that because I came back literally on New Year's Day, for some reason it just clocks in my mind like shit. It's only been this amount of days since I've been back, and now I can literally say I've been back for 31 days, if not 30. But I feel like aside from that, being back has done so much already. December me was so right to be excited. Does that make sense? Like, I've been blessed with so many things already. It's crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. And I'm so thankful for all the new people I've met, all the new people I've reconnected with, I've seen again. There's just been so many things that I've done this month alone. We have written down some thoughts, and you can see the difference of my handwriting in both of them, but it's fine. It's okay. Being back, the general gist of everything. I think, well, not think, I know, and a lot of friends know that I was honestly low-key scared to come back here. Probably because I felt like I've missed so much. There's so many things that have changed that I'm not part of. And low-key had FOMO. Coming back, it it's also felt like nothing really has changed. Like I just went back in it. And part of me actually, like a lot of me, I miss being in the States. I miss working. I miss my friends. I miss so much. But what I realized throughout those times of me missing things, I still feel happy in both worlds. There's contentment that I would not change there. So I would love to be in both. I would love to be in both, but right now I think I'm really content being here. I'm back in my groove. I mean, I've always been in my groove ever since October, but can I just say I feel a little bit wholer? Just feel more like a whole human being than my heart being split into two, drifting back to between where I want to be. And segue in terms of school, org, academics, I feel like so far we're not doing bad. That's maybe because I haven't received my grades yet from my two quizzes that might define my life, but we're good. I think I can say I'm still smart enough to understand things and learn. Being employed, it has taught me that academics is not your life. It is a priority, but it definitely does not shape who you are as a person and how you see the world. Your education shapes your mind to formulate ideas, to create those thoughts, to become a collaborative person, but those do not define you. What defines you is how you surround yourself, how you make those decisions, and whatever the latter is. I'm not gonna get in all wisdom esque on that, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I did choose the wrong strand. I love Hume so much, but I did enter a ABM related course. Do I regret it? Maybe a little bit, but I'm enjoying. I'm thriving, and also there's a fly. Yes, so that's in terms of school. In terms of org though, goddamn. If my friends are seeing this, or my bosses, hi Migs, hi Gio, hi C2, hi Therese, and everyone else, and also my co-director Lois. It's a mix of wow, Imagine if I said no. I love working. I love being in a community, and I just love being of service. But like, yeah, okay, I need like a big fan break right now. Oh, relationships is the next topic. No, I'm single. If you guys watch this, just to know if my current status in life is if I'm taken, I'm happy, single. Will I entertain other people? No, but if the opportunity arises and that's the case, who am I to say no? So my life is pretty private there. I would rather not share it unless you are up in the ranks. In terms of relationships though, I think I'm gonna talk more about that like when I trickle down to like different facets of January, just cause it's been so interesting. But I'm really grateful for like the new friendships I've made, especially with my block. I love you, Sib. I love you, Claire. I love you, Ishan. And I love you, Simon. They are low key my anchors aside from others. Like we literally just formed ourselves a mini block. Like we weren't assigned one, but we just found each other because we shared the same schedule. I am not mad at it. I, in fact, love it so much because now I have people I can enlist with my block, with my orgs. Everything is just so connected. I'm low-key scared, but it's so exciting. I don't know. I just feel really content with life, guys, and being optimistic is so low-key so interesting. Coming as a pessimist always, try being optimistic for one day. I'm not gonna lie, you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it because I enjoy being optimistic. Like it's fun. Next thing though, learnings. Can I say I feel more wise? I feel more in tune with myself. There's so much that's happened, and I realized in between all of those happenings, I've said so much wise shit. I should have written them down. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy. But I wrote three things down that I think we should all take note of. Firstly, I think like the first 2 weeks that I was here, I had such high expectations. I had such planned out agendas for myself. And at the end of those agendas, which I'm not gonna lie, aren't even done yet, they just added stress and pressure to me. But here's the thing, right? Setting expectations is good. They're good things to set. You have standards. Don't lower them just because they're unattainable. They are. But you learn from actually investing in the value that you put in because you act on them. Like, wala kang mararating sa buhay kapag hindi mo talaga siya ginawa. You know? So, if you're just gonna say something that you're gonna do, your actions should speak louder than what your words say. Because that's how people now believe in things. If you actually set your heart and mind to it and you actually do it, continue that. But also, if you're gonna revert back to my old vlog, take breaks. Because in order for you to continuously push on with the things you're doing, more things that you're investing your time, your service into it, you're gonna get tired and you have to rest. And one of the priorities and how you set expectations for yourself is setting boundaries. God damn. Like if you don't have boundaries, this goes with friends, relationship partners, your time, your personal downtime, your academics, your orgs. I honestly don't know how you're like mentally stable right now. Like I'm sorry, but like set boundaries. But anyway, like the second thing then is given that it's the new year, I think a lot of us expect change. A lot of us want change. A lot of us are having that change right now. I think it's so important to realize that before you can have change or before you can see change in others, you're first gonna have to realize the change that you have in yourself. Because if you immediately say, oh wow, you're different, answer three questions. What makes him different? How did you recognize that? How would you see yourself then? The way I saw it, right? I came back. I decided to put my self-care first. So I got my hair dyed, I got my hair cut, I got my nails done, everything. Because that's what made me happy. That's what I know will make me feel content moving forward, knowing that I feel put together. The completeness that I have with myself, it's gonna just trickle, like it will flow on down. It's like a domino effect for me, which is why I'm right here. But anyway, moving on. And when I met with other people, I kind of found it funny, maybe a little bit strange. They all said one thing in common, and it was, wow, Ray or Lorray. Parang may bago. And it's not the, oh my god, who are you talking with now? Who are you like meeting with? No, it the change came from within. All right, I gotta judge myself on that. But like it came from within yourself. You know, like the amount of effort you put into yourself before the new year arrives or when the year starts, that it really just starts reflecting outwards, and it's so positive. People really feel inspired or motivated by it. And so, title phrase, the change you realize within yourself is or can be so strong others may not recognize you. And I think it's such an valuable lesson that when they don't recognize you at first and they choose to go back on the past and reflect on that, move the fuck away. Move on. Continue with the peace that you have in yourself. Accept that they are not there for the present you, but they somehow adore it. They envy you in a way. Move on with your life. If there is no salvaging something that you left in the past, why are you going back to it? Sue me. I don't know. I thought of this on the fly one day because there were so many people coming back into my life that I decided to leave behind. And I was like, girl, wait, love you. I like you. Unfortunately, I'm just not there with you anymore. I will cheer for you on the sidelines. Consider that you were such a big part of my life. Unfortunately, it's just that right now you're not there, and I can't be there for you if you're not giving me the same thing. I think one of my resolutions that I did not write down but kept a value within myself is do not put effort in things that you know you will not receive something in return. And I feel like, wow, that may be a little bit harsh. And maybe for a lack of better term, that's how I would say it. But if there's seriously nothing in return for you, not even the slightest benefit of the doubt, why are you staying in something that's so stagnant to realize that you're talking to no one at all, honestly. If you're thinking about it, not even a wall, you're literally talking to no one. You're just a being that only receives and receives information they do not give because you are just not what they're looking for. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought about this morning. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. You can find everything one person has in another human being. Do I make sense? You can find anything that you're looking for in someone else. Why are you relying on someone so familiar, but someone who hurts you so much that at the end of the day, you receive nothing in return? Okay, maybe I'm just like yapping and you guys are probably laughing at me, but it's what okay. I'm just saying in general is if you can find everything that you're looking for in someone else and it just takes a little time and a little elbow grease and effort, why don't you just take that risk and leave that connection that you currently have? And this doesn't like go for like relationships, okay? This literally, I think this goes for every single thing that you would push for in life, whether it's like a commitment or meeting new people, making new friends. It's so widespread. I feel like the sense of familiarity is just so strong. Actually, I read on Substack the other day. It's about how people not wanting you is such a stronger feeling than anything else. It's crazy to think how on a regular day we just go about it, but at the end of the day we'd still go back to that one thing that we're hung up on. And I feel like I've done a really good job so far on not letting that emotion get to me. I do register it, I do process it, but like it's not life shattering, you know. But yes, I think this goes on to like the third like segment of you can close the door, but also don't leave it locked. Don't lock it unless you know within yourself that's what you need. And that's what I did when I was struggling. When I was struggling the latter half of 2025. And I'm not gonna lie, isolating yourself for one entire month purely just to lock in, to work on yourself, to get those emotions out, it does wonders. Like, it doesn't fix everything, but it does so much. By the next month, you're like, you know what you want. Like, you've built that mindset. That's kind of like everything that I want to talk about. But if I were to relay like any wise words for today is just smile at least once, whether or not it's from music, from someone, or anything in general. Just smile. I think smiling is so important, and just honestly being optimistic. Also, let's leave the scripts alone. Let's leave the man who cannot be moved alone this year, okay? I don't want to see anyone yearning or standing in wait, because if you want to wait that long, trust me, you are under the assumptions of going concern. If you're gonna wait, assume that the person you're waiting for is a company and they're like going concern, right? That will run indefinitely. There is no stop to that. How long are you willing to wait when when the time that you're looking at is indefinite? I think a better choice for you would be explore what you have now. If it comes back to you, it comes back. But remember that whatever comes back to you is completely different from what it was before. That's a new chapter. And if you still think about the past, that's not what you call moving on. That's what you call reverting back into the old times. You don't do that. What you do is really clarify on what you need. Because if you can't have communication that's like equal, healthy communication on what you want, what you need, and how you think you can benefit now in the present compared to what was before, because that's completely different from just going back to the past and saying, oh my god, I did this and did that. No, you can talk about what you did, just don't make it your entire life, because that isn't what you have now in the present is what you should be focusing on. And if you're willing to navigate that through together, or I don't know, like in any circumstance, focus on that. And I feel like it's really interesting because February is next, which means like the stereotypical, oh, love, mush. Just embrace it. Just literally enjoy life. What's stopping you? Like, guys, I'm running on the idea that whatever comes back to me will come back. It's just up to me on whether or not I want it in the present moment. Because whatever I don't want now, sure, I can want it like later on. Unfortunately, it's unlikely to happen because thinking on the present is how I process my emotions, and right now I'm like really happy. Like it's such a questionable amount of happiness that I have. You'd wonder what I'm on, and let me tell you, it's probably a mix of my to-do mate schedule, my Google Calendar schedule, both from school and work. So that may or may not be healthy, but I just love it. Like, I love every day that I have. Probably not accounting or economics from day to day, but that's like the end of the journal entry, guys. We're ready. I'm ready for February. Give me all that you have. I promise you, I'm a fighter. A complainer, but a fighter. Yeah. Okay. See you guys. See you when I see you. And I think when I post this, it's a Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Hopefully I make your day. If I don't, drink water. Stay hydrated. Mwah. I love you. Bye.